Okay, you beautiful bronies and Pegasisters, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck. And even though y'all don't know it, but this is the first time in over a week I have been recording with this stuff behind me, as opposed to my little experimenting that I was doing with trying to do something with a green screen. It wasn't really working with the green screen. I had a little green hue around me, and please calm down out there, vehicles. So, yes, I had a little bit of a green hue all around me, and it was kind of like, this isn't working. Let's get the lighting right. Let's get a different material of green behind me. Let's rework this and only use it for certain other stuff. But reactions, let's just stick with the old classic and only change it up a little bit here and there. So, it feels comfortable to be back to what I was doing. And if y'all want to see what I mean by the green hue and stuff like that, the last two Ruby reactions, and there's one Big Top Burger reaction that I did, and I also did the first episode of The Dragon Prince for season 4 in the green screen format. But I'm feeling like this is better for me and better for everyone else as well, and just better all around. It just feels more natural, and I just feel awkward sitting there with a big old green thing behind me. So, with that said, let's find out if Misty can explain herself to Zip and see if she can get herself out of this one. Right behind me, we got a little aquarium action going on. We also have the good old microwave right here in frame this time around. And, hey, you know what? I've got to have some warm food. I can't just be eating sandwiches all the time on the road. So, yeah, I say it's time for me to shut up. It's time for us to watch this. So, go ahead, play that intro.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
It's gone. Hey, way to catch that pancake. Hoof Done It is the name of this episode.
Which means it's missing, which means Detective Zip on the case.
Okay, so we're getting a little bit of detective work from you finally.
I mean, who does this?
I was about to say, Izzy does it.
So good.
Just say, that's the name of the first episode, isn't it? Alright.
Just as I suspected.
I don't know if that was a callback by them or not.
Of the lantern's base. And what in the hey? When you're here.
So why'd you just leave it, Misty?
We'll be so excited you weren't missing after all. You found right now.
Well, gee, I wonder what could go wrong.
Some of my all-new Pit brand wing glitter.
I feel like you're extra blue all of a sudden.
Opaline's gonna be
I'm gonna
so
screenshot that frickin' cutie mark thing that's on her butt and see what the frick it is.
Well, she was acting totally weird.
Um,
That tracks.
Zip,
No solid leads yet.
you suck as a detective
Some pony out
if
there
you
in
can't
town
see how
might
suspicious
have some answers.
she is.
Flowers from the garden. Gotcha.
No, you don't have them, Zip. Oh my gosh.
Where were you?
Oh,
approximately
jeez, you
4:22
suck at being a detective.
last night?
Yes, they were. They were watching Yoo-Hoo videos.
She just released a new line of wing glitter. Please don't tell on us!
That I just had fixed and Izzy doesn't.
Oh,
I have a feeling
of course it is.
I would like this pony here.
Let me help you with that.
I'm good. Here, try this instead.
Well, there you go. Never mind.
Let's give that another try, huh? Is it Detective Zip? Because she's great at solving mysteries.
She's
What mystery has she solved?
just a little teeny tiny bit. Where are we?
Not important. But
Wait,
what exactly
where
did
are
you
y'all?
What do you mean, what did I see? I saw the lantern
lantern. That was me!
It was?
Was?
Yeah, I had insomnia last night. Happens all the time, really. So
That has to do with the lantern. How exactly?
well, better to light the way than a bright lantern.
What?
Your glowing horn?
Yeah, that would have worked, too. Get out of the bed in the middle of the night.
For
It is
what?
easy to leave without saving your spot, you know?
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Last night. Just something.
Well, there you go.
Fell right into that one.
Take you a break and get a bubble bath. Why not?
Well, anything?
You didn't even recognize that it was Misty. Uh-oh. Is Misty about to accidentally get a makeover?
Hi there.
I'll take a rain check.
Oh, thank goodness.
Don't have those.
I didn't want you to get your curly hair messed up.
Pip, what are you doing? I've got the lantern thief right here. It's me.
I'm the lantern thief.
Well, no,
What
I'm
a...
the lantern thief, but
I don't know what to say.
is the
Coincidental.
lantern thief. She's not.
How coincidental.
The truth is, I'm accusing Misty of a bunch of terrible stuff she
Oh my
did.
gosh, Misty is the
Yeah,
culprit.
That was totally my bad, and I
Oh my
definitely owe her a
gosh.
big apology, but I've never seen
If you were a
anyone
detective,
glow like that.
you would know this.
To be a true detective. Ah, that's worth something. So sweet, she could never. Misty.
Oh my gosh, you're going to apologize now. It was Misty. As much as I like Misty, she's the one who did it.
I guess I need some practice with this whole detective thing, huh? Why were you galloping away from me?
Because you were chasing her.
I have this thing where I just can't be to write this gem.
Okay, let's be real with that song.
Come join us in the
It was not
cause of
great.
a very important cause.
It had the workings of something that could have been great, but it was just so freaking random that it kind of ruined it.
Seems like we're about to play a really complicated turning it.
Okay, so Pip, are you not going to ask why it was outside to begin with?
After if the lantern had actually been taken by some pony dangerous.
Like that should be your next mystery to uncover, Zip.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Why would I need a lantern? I've got a glowing horn.
Back over here to Opaline.
So you're finally back. Would be terrible for you to abandon your only friend.
Oh my gosh. Such Mother Gothel and Rapunzel vibes.
Cutie mark.
Ah, I knew you had something written on there.
Cutie mark.
Yes.
Don't you?
It was a little butterfly.
I promise I won't let another mistake like this happen again. I'll get the lantern.
The dragon.
Fire.
Interesting that it was a little butterfly.
Don't worry.
Very interesting. I don't really care for Sparky that much, I'll be real. But I can say that Sparky's used not as much as I thought that he would be used. And that is a really good thing. Because I thought Sparky was just going to become this little character who's just so freaking annoying. Don't get me wrong, he is very annoying. I don't like him that much, but at least he isn't in every scene ruining everything. And he is serving a purpose. So I do like that. He is he is someone who is integral to the story. Or at least hopefully is integral to the story. Because the next episode is episode 8. And I guess then we have to wait till I guess it's a Christmas special happening at the end of November. I don't even know. So, yeah. The episode, I've got mixed feelings about it. We get some, I thought we were going to get some, interaction between Zip and Misty and how they were, they were going to not trust each other. And I really wanted that, tension between them more. But it was resolved right at the end of the episode, just like that. Because Pip comes in, coincidentally, just to save the day for Misty. So, yeah. It just... Zip being a detective, I can't think, as of right now, of course, as of right this moment, right now, I can't think of anything that Zip has actually solved or did any real investigation on and actually figured something out, because every time she's trying to figure something out, it's resolved another way, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overlooking something and just not seeing it right in front of me. But I'm not seeing anything that she's, solved or anything. But, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there with the storyline, and all the beats are kind of coming into place. But now we're going to have episode 8, and I'm kind of hoping Sparky ends up actually getting kidnapped, and Opaline actually gets, Sparky and uses him and gets some of her power back, so that we actually got a real threat. Because I still feel like, I think I mentioned this in another episode, but I feel like that we are really, I think what we're really missing is more episodes at a time, and the week-to-week aspect. But what we're really missing, I feel like, is having secondary antagonists other than just Opaline and Misty, because those are the only two that we got, and it's really missing that element of, we don't get no storyline of Sprout causing any mischief, except for the one time that he couldn't control the magic and made something too big. That's not really him causing any mischief, though. That's just him being Sprout and being a doofus. And yeah, I'm kind of wondering why we don't get, just like during the special, we had that one pony who didn't like the idea of magic and hanging out with unicorns and Pegasi and all that stuff. That could have been a good plot point to have for the, during the season, of her not liking the other ponies because of such and such reason, and how she might just be jealous because they can fly and the unicorns can use magic. But we don't get these little beats anymore. We get ponies, friendship, and one main antagonist. Don't get me wrong, I love the dynamic between Misty and Opaline, because it has such a Mother Gothel Rapunzel feel to it, and I absolutely love Tangled, and I just really like, aspects like that. But once we get the storyline that is behind Opaline and Misty, and we get that backstory, is there going to be any more depth there? Because I don't really foresee there being any other depth other than just the surface level that we see now. And that's what I think I'm worried about with this show, is there is not going to be nothing deeper than what we already have, and that's going to suck. So yeah, as much as I want there to be something more, don't think there will be. But I'm hoping there is, such as I'm hoping Opaline ends up being someone that we actually know from the past. I'm hoping we actually see Discord. If I'm correct, I think Discord actually appeared in the My Little Pony comics for this generation. I think he did appear. I'm not 100% sure. If I'm correct, I think he was a lot older, and I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of not reading those, but I did see a little bit of a spoilerish stuff for that. So I know Discord technically exists in this universe. I don't know if the comics are canon with the show, but I'd like to see that kind of, I don't know how many years it's been either since we've, since Generations. I mean, I don't know if it's been decades or centuries or what exactly is happening. I don't know how many generations of ponies have passed, because we would then have, Celestia and Luna were around for years, if not millennia. So you would think Twilight would have been around for the same amount of time, since she's an alicorn, but it is what it is. Either way it goes, though, I want Opaline to actually be someone we know. I know I had the little wild idea of Opaline could be, you know, Twilight just corrupted, but I know that's not going to happen, but it could make for a good fan fiction. But now it popped in my head as I was watching. I was like, oh, maybe she could be Cadence. That would be interesting. So if Cadence had something corrupt her and she just got corrupted, and instead of being so loving as she is, she becomes hateful and mean, and I don't know. Either way, I'm done running my mouth because I know I've been running it for quite a while, so I'm passing it off to all of you. Hit that like, tickle to subscribe, don't be texting and driving, and as Mr. Rogers always says,
And I like you as you are, I do.